Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope everyone is doing great. We're going to start with our normal schedule, starting out in Raz Kids. So find your name and put the code LEAP, and we're in business. All right, so just like usual, you're going to my assignment. And really great job to Autumn, Aiden, and Antonio. You're still our top earners on Raz Kids. All right, so today I chose the Butterfly Life Cycle. And the reason I chose this book, why do you think I chose it? Right, because we're learning about butterflies in science. This is our last day for butterflies, and I just came across this book and I thought this would be a great book for us to read today. And what you'll be doing in science is drawing the life cycle. So this will be a great resource for you because you can go back to the book. So our learning target for today is going to be to understand the life cycle of a butterfly. And we're also going to look at the text features of a nonfiction text. I did notice in some of the quizzes that you guys are taking on here, some people are getting confused between, fantasy and real. This is a real, true story giving true information. So we call that nonfiction. So you're going to see real photographs. Look at the cover. That is a real butterfly. All right, let's get started. Focus question. What is the life cycle of a monarch butterfly? So that's what we're going to keep in mind throughout this book. We have some words to know. Butterfly, caterpillar, life cycle, mate, pupa, stages. Now, here comes our first text feature for nonfiction, table of contents. The table of contents is always in the beginning of the book, and it will tell you the page for what you want to find out. Now, we're going to read the whole book, but let's say, you read the whole book and you want to come back and you want to find out about the egg. You would look across and go to page 5. All right? Also, here we go. On this page, there's a diagram showing the life cycle. That's another text feature for nonfiction. It says life cycle of butterfly. So we have the egg, caterpillar, pupa, butterfly, and then it just goes over and around again. The life cycle. A monarch butterfly has 4 stages in its life cycle. Notice the words to know are in bold print. Another text feature for nonfiction is captions. Captions are the words underneath a picture. So let's look at the picture for a second. And I'll read the caption. It will tell us what that picture is. It's kind of hard to know what it is. A young caterpillar hatches from its egg. A female monarch butterfly usually only lays 1 egg on a leaf. Egg. And look, page 5. It's going to tell us about the egg. A female monarch butterfly lays an egg on a leaf. A caterpillar grows inside the tiny egg. The egg hatches in 3 to 12 days. The hungry caterpillar eats all the time. First, the caterpillar eats its own eggshell. Then the caterpillar eats the leaf it is on. Okay, let's look at the picture. And do you remember what the words under a picture are called? Caption. You got it. I'm going to read it. The caterpillar puts down sticky silk. The silk keeps the old skin in place while the caterpillar wiggles out of it. The caterpillar grows quickly. Its skin does not grow. The caterpillar skin splits and peels away. Do you know? Monarch caterpillars only eat the leaves of the milkweed plant. No, I did not know that. All right, we have words under a picture again. What is that called? A caption, you got it. The caterpillar's bright black and yellow colors warn animals that they will get sick if they eat it. New skin is under the old skin. The caterpillar sheds its skin 4 to 6 times. The caterpillar grows for 2 to 4 weeks. All right, we have the words under a picture. What's that called? Caption. Look at the picture and it's showing 4 boxes. The caterpillar skin splits down its back like a zipper, and it's showing you the stages. When the caterpillar is grown, it hangs from a branch. It sheds its skin one last time. The new skin is bright green. I'm going to read the caption. The green pupa looks like a leaf. The color helps it hide from other animals. This green skin becomes hard. The caterpillar is now a pupa. It will stay inside its shell for 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, let's look at our 4 boxes. The butterfly breathes in air to make its body bigger. Then the shell splits so the butterfly can climb out. Adult butterfly. That's called a heading, another text feature. So it says adult butterfly. We're going to learn about adult butterflies. The pupa comes out of its shell. It is now a butterfly. The wings are wet. Let's go ahead and read the caption first. While the butterfly hangs, it pushes liquid into its wings to make them unfold. The new butterfly rests. The butterfly must hang upside down or it will not be able to fly. I didn't know that. Interesting. Okay, gonna read the caption. Most monarch butterfly wings are about 4 inches, 10 centimeters from tip to tip. The butterfly hangs for 3 to 4 hours. The sun and air dry its wings. I'm going to read the caption first. I always like to do that when I read a book. I look at the picture, then read the caption, and then read the words. Monarch butterflies drink nectar, a sweet liquid made by plants. They sip nectar with a long tongue shaped like a tube. Then the butterfly is able to fly. It flies off to eat. It also searches for a mate. Reading the caption, a female monarch butterfly may lay 400 to 500 eggs in her lifetime. A monarch butterfly may only live for 2 to 6 weeks. The female monarch lays her eggs. The butterfly life cycle starts again. And here's our glossary, another important text feature for nonfiction books. And let's see, let's read what a pupa is. A young insect before it becomes an adult. So it's called a pupa, but just remember that it's inside the chrysalis because we learned about that yesterday. And you're going to draw the chrysalis in your life cycle picture today. All right. So it says writing and art. Draw a diagram of the butterfly life cycle. Write about each stage and what happens in between the stages. So during science, I'm going to show you in Portfolio where you can draw the life cycle. All right, woohoo! You earned 50 stars. All right, we do have a quiz today. What is the main idea of this book? So whenever you get a main idea question, you want to look at the title, and the title is The Butterfly Life Cycle. That often gives us a clue about what the whole story is about. Now, when you want to not pick just one detail, we have to think about the whole story, okay? So A monarch butterfly flies off to eat and to find a mate. B, a monarch butterfly has 4 stages in its life cycle. C, A monarch butterfly lays only one egg on each leaf. All right, so the main idea is usually in the title, and it's called the butterfly life cycle. So the answer is B. A monarch butterfly has 4 stages in its life. It can't be A because that was just a small part of the book towards the end. And it can't be C because, again, that's only talking about the egg. That was just a part of the book, not the whole thing. What happens after the caterpillar becomes a pupa? All right, so I'm going to read the answers and then we'll go back into the book and look. A, the caterpillar sheds its skin 4 to 6 times. B, the caterpillar grows inside the tiny egg. Or C, the pupa comes out of its shell as a butterfly. So let's go to the page where it talks about the pupa. Now here's where the table of contents comes in handy. We want to find out about the pupa, so we're going to go to page 9. Okay, and we want to find out what happens right after. When the caterpillar is grown, it hangs from a branch. It sheds its skin one last time. The new skin is bright green. Okay, so it's telling us that it hangs from a branch, it sheds its skin one last time. The green skin becomes hard. The caterpillar is now a pupa. It will stay inside its shell for 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, so as soon as the caterpillar becomes a pupa, it's going to stay inside the shell for 1 to 2 weeks. All right, so let's go back to the quiz and see if that is one of our answers. The caterpillar sheds its skin 4 to 6 times. The caterpillar grows inside the tiny egg. The pupa comes out of its shell as a butterfly. So the answer is going to be A. The caterpillar sheds its skin 4 to 6 times. Why did the author write this book? I'm going to have you answer this one. Now think about it. It's nonfiction. So when it's a nonfiction book, it's giving you information. So that keyword information is really important. I'll read the answers. A, to entertain readers with stories about butterflies. B, to inform readers about a butterfly's life cycle. Or C, to persuade readers to buy butterflies as pets. Number 4, what does the hungry caterpillar eat first? A, its own eggshell. B, the leaf it's on. C, the branch it hangs from. So what you need to do for this one, go back in the book if you don't know, and find in the very beginning what the caterpillar starts to eat first. Okay, so I need you to go back in that book and find the information. Okay, one more. Read this sentence. A monarch butterfly has 4 stages in its life cycle. Now, life cycle is in bold print. Whenever something's in bold print, it's a vocabulary word. And they're going to ask us to give the definition. The life cycle is, so it's just asking us, what is a life cycle? So a life cycle is basically how, or for the butterfly, how the caterpillar grows and changes into a butterfly. So let's see if we can find something that matches that. A, the specific periods of time in the growth of an insect. B, the partner of an insect. C, the stages of change that an insect goes through during its life. Well, we can definitely eliminate B. Now, A and C, it's one of those. Now, I want you to think about life cycle and what happens. You're going to pick this one, but I want you to think about the key word of changing, okay? All right, boys and girls, awesome job. And I'll see you up next for science, and we're going to still be talking about the butterfly and the life cycle. All right, don't forget to get your assignments done, and I'll see you up next for science.